South Africa competed at the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, from 5 to the 21st of August 2016. This was the nation's 7th consecutive appearance at the Games in the post-apartheid era, and 19th overall in Summer Olympic history. To ensure only world-class athletes compete for South Africa, South African Sports Confederation and Olympic Committee decided to decline all qualification slots earned through continental qualifiers, except for some sports where continental qualification was the only available path, and reff&gt, Rio Olympics Selection Criteria, South African Sports Confederation and Olympic Committee. The 25th of May 2015. Retrieved the 23rd of May 2016. And reff&gt medalists. Athletics. South African athletes have so far achieved qualifying standards in the following athletics events. On May 25, 2016, 6 marathon runners were named as part of the initial batch of nominated athletes at the Olympic roster for Rio 2016, including London 2012 Olympians Lucifer April and Arvid van Zyl. Following the end of the qualifying period on July 11, 33 further athletes rounded out the nation's track and field roster for the Games 3 days later, with triple jumper and Beijing 2008 silver medalist Godfrey Kotso-Makwena leading the team for his 4th straight Olympics. Keynote ranks given for track events are within the athlete's heat only. Q equals qualified for the next round. Q equals qualified for the next round as a fastest loser or, in field events, by position without achieving the qualifying target. Near equals national record. NA equals round not applicable for the event. By equals athlete not required to compete in round. Nanometer equals no mark. Men track and amp, road events, field events, combined events, decathlon, women track and amp, road events, field events, badminton. Jacob Malyocal qualified for the men's singles into the Olympic tournament. He picked up a continental berth as Africa's top shuttler based on his performance in the BWF World Rankings as of the 5th of May 2016. Canoeing. Sprint. Bridget Hartley qualified for the women's K1 500 meters through the 2015 ICF Canoe Sprint World Championships. Qualification legend. FA equals qualify to final. FB equals qualify to final B. Cycling. Road. 4 South African riders qualified for the following places in the men's and women's Olympic road race by virtue of the top 4 national ranking in the 2015 UCI Africa Tour and top 22 in the UCI World Ranking. The men's road cycling team, Darrell Impey and Louis Meintjes, were named as part of the initial batch of nominated athletes at the Olympic roster on the 25th of May 2016, with the women, Ashley Moolman-Pasio and Denley Kachelhofer joining them on July 14. Moolman-Pasio also qualified for the time trial. Mountain biking. South African mountain bikers, Alan Hathley and James Reed qualified for the Olympic cross-country race. As a result of the nation's 12th place finish in the UCI Olympic ranking list of May 25, 2016. BMX. Kyle Dodd qualified for one men's quota place in BMX at the Olympics, as a result of his top 3 placement for men, not yet qualified, at the 2016 UCI BMX World Championships. Diving. Julia Vincent qualified by virtue of her top national finish from Africa at the 2015 FINA World Championships. Women equestrian. Dressage rider Tanya Seymour qualified for the equestrian competition by virtue of her top national finish from Africa and the Middle East at the FEI qualification event in Perl, Germany. Dressage football. Men's tournament. South Africa men's football team qualified for the Olympics by winning the third-place playoff of the 2015 U23 Africa Cup of Nations. Team roster. The following is the South Africa squad in the men's football tournament at the 2016 Summer Olympics. The team of 18 players was officially named on the 14th of July. View Talk. Head coach Owen Dagama * over age player. Group play. Women's tournament. South Africa women's football team qualified for the Olympics by winning the fourth-round play-off of the 2015 CAF Women's Olympic Qualifying Tournament. Team roster. The following is the South Africa squad in the women's football tournament at the 2016 Summer Olympics. The team of 18 athletes was officially named on the 14th of July 2016. View Talk. Thembi Gatlana replaced the injured Shilwa Nongwania after the first group stage match. Head coach Vera Pauw. Group play. Golf. South Africa has entered 4 golfers into the Olympic tournament. Brandon Stone, Jacko van Zyl, Paula Ritu and Ashley Simon qualified directly among the top 60 eligible players for the respective individual events based on the IGF World Rankings as of the 11th of July 2016. Former major winners Louis Oosthuizen and Charles Schwartzel, ranked 12th and 20th in the men's world rankings respectively, announced in April 2016 that they would not compete in Rio. Gymnastics. Artistic. South Africa has entered 1 artistic gymnast into the Olympic competition for the first time since 2004. Ryan Patterson had claimed his Olympic spot in the men's apparatus and all-around events at the Olympic test event in Rio de Janeiro. Patterson is the first male South African gymnast to compete at the Olympics since 1956. Men judo. South Africa has qualified 1 judoka for the men's middleweight category at the Games. Zak Piontek was directly ranked among the top 22 eligible judokas for men in the IJF World Ranking list of May 30, 2016. Rowing. South Africa has qualified a total of 5 boats for each of the following rowing classes into the Olympic regatta. 4 rowing crews had confirmed Olympic places for the boats, each in the coxless pair and lightweight double sculls at the 2015 FISA World Championships in Lac d'Aigueblat, France, while the men's 4 rowers were further added to the South African roster as a result of the top 2 finish at the 2016 European AMP Final Qualification Regatta in Lucerne, Switzerland. The rowing team, led by London 2012 gold medalists John Smith and James Thompson, was named as part of the full nomination of South African athletes for the Games on July 14, 2016. Men-Women Qualification Legend. FA equals Final A, FB equals Final B, FC equals Final C, FD equals Final D, FA equals Final E, FF equals Final F, SAR B equals Semi-Finals A, B, SC D equals Semi-Finals C, D, SHA F equals Semi-Finals E, F, QF equals Quarterfinals, R equals Reachage Rugby Sevens. Men's tournament. The South Africa men's rugby sevens team qualified for the Olympics by having achieved one of the top 4 places at the 2014-15 Sevens World Series. Team roster. The following is the South Africa roster in the men's rugby sevens tournament of the 2016 Summer Olympics. View Talk. Head coach Neil Powell. Group play. Quarterfinals, semi-finals, bronze medal game. Sailing. South African sailors have qualified 1 boat in each of the following classes through the individual Fleet World Championships. The sailing crew was announced as part of the first batch being nominated to the Olympic roster on the 25th of May 2016. Men M equals medal race, L equals eliminated, did not advance into the medal race. Swimming. A total of 11 male swimmers, led by London 2012 champions Chad Loklo and Cameron van der Burre, had been selected to the South African roster for the Olympics. One woman, Michelle Webber, entered the 10 km open water race, while no women qualified for pool events for the second time at the Olympics since the post-apartheid era. Men-women triathlon. South Africa has qualified a total of 4 triathletes for the Olympics. London 2012 Olympian Richard Murray secured the men's triathlon spot with a top 3 finish at the ITU World Qualification event in Rio de Janeiro.